Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the oil train derailment in Lynchburg, where 20,000 gallons of Bakken crude oil created a tremendous fire and some of it spilled into the James River. We were very fortunate last year that there was not greater harm and damage done. We've got to make sure that as we see tremendous increases in American oil production, which helps us in terms of lower gas prices and decreases our dependence upon foreign oil, all good, that we make sure that as we transport this oil, particularly on rail lines, that we do it in a safer way. So I proposed legislation that would put a small fee on all these tankers and their tanker owners, particularly for those cars that are last generation and less safe. The dollars generated would go towards two things. One, improving the safety and equipment of the first responders who would have to respond to these kind of fires and derailments. And secondly, creating a tax credit so that these companies can actually invest in next generation safer rail cars. We all want to make sure that America remains energy independent, but we also want to make sure that those communities, particularly that are along the rail lines, so many of them close to the James River, are kept safe as well. I think this common sense legislation will be able to strike that right balance in terms of getting the less safe cars off the tracks and making sure that our first responders have the tools they need and that we move to the next generation of safer tanker cars going forward.